probably curious about how our 50 plus strength builder program works online. We have a couple of different ways that we do it, but by far our most popular version is our live Zoom workouts. They're delivered in a semi-private fashion. So as you know, most of our clients are in their 50s and 60s, so it's very much catered towards that demographic, and you are working with a personal trainer live in these workouts. So the format of the actual workout, well, the way it works is we do 2 sessions per week, 2 1-hour sessions. It's delivered in a format of having a small group of like-minded and people at the same stage of life with similar goals. We cap it at 8. Normally we have about 5 or 6 participants in each of our sessions, and we run it as a 4-week program cycle. So we will run a particular strength-based program for 4 weeks. We'll do a set of exercises so you'll get comfortable, you'll make progress with those exercises, and then we change the exercises at the 4-week mark every 4 weeks from there. So we keep it fresh and exciting and fun and enjoyable, so you don't get stale doing the same thing. But also it's important to have some structure so you can build on the results and the strength that you're building up. We do have options for different levels. So we have variations, we have tags, we have a system of how, if someone's injured, many of our clients have injuries and just special needs. So we have variations. You're working with a trainer, so that's the beauty of it, that we can change things up. And if you're a very beginner, have done nothing, the program is still perfect for you. We have options of exercises that we can make them less challenging and more challenging. And the sessions are divided into, it's a 60-minute session, and they're divided into 6 10-minute blocks of time, okay? So the way that it works is the first block, we will do a mobility block, okay? So what that means is we'll be doing movement flows, which is very important as you get into your 50s and 60s. You become stiffer and tighter. That's something that naturally happens to the muscles and the joints. So it's important to maintain that mobility and flexibility. And this is one of the things that our clients love the most. They really give us a lot of positive feedback. This is just a video of myself showing you just some of the basic moves that we'll do. So us trainers will be demonstrating the movements for you. You'll be following along with us, and we'll do a whole base of various movements. We change this up every time to keep it fun and interesting, and also so that we can target the entire body. Next up is a block 2, which is we work on balance. We do some low impact cardio moves. We also do muscle activation. So these 3 things are very, very important, again, for people that are in their 50s and 60s. You'll see, to give you a little bit of an example of some moves that we'll do in this warm-up, we'll do some single leg balance stuff, which is really important to maintain balance. Definitely I see into the 60s, for most people, their balance does degenerate. So it's really important to do it in a safe training environment to maintain that balance, because it's important for your quality of life as you get older, being able to balance and just having confidence in your balance as well. Because as you get older, you become more of a falls risk, and if you fall and hurt yourself, it can be quite detrimental to your long-term health. This is just an example of some cardio moves that we do. So everything is very low impact. We don't do bouncing, jarring type movements. We've got lots of different variations that we can keep it safe and supportive on the joints, but also still get the cardiovascular system working. So getting the heart strong and healthy, which is, again, super important for age demographic that we love to focus on. Then we have our component of muscle activation. You might be asking, what does that mean? So muscle activation is, as you can see, this is a glute exercise. So often the glute muscles, sometimes the upper back postural muscles can become quite weak. They can become sort of dormant. They don't turn on properly because you're sitting on your butt all day and they're not getting a lot of input to them. So it's important to do some specific priming and activation muscle exercises for those muscle groups. So that's something else that we do in this block of the workout. Then the next three blocks, so block 3, 4, and 5, are all strength-based components. So the way that we deliver it, as you know, the strength-based is really important because you do lose strength as you get older. Bone density, it's very important for your everyday functioning. So to give you an example, this is how we structure it. So we'll screen share a set of exercises. So we generally do it as a pair. So you can see they're all exercises that you can do at home with minimal equipment. We have a specific kit that we recommend you to get. You can get it from Kmart very cheaply. We use things around the house. We use chairs and things like that. And you can see the exercises. We've got the movements, so we're demonstrating them, and we the trainer, will be talking you through them. And we'll be watching you, making sure that you're doing the techniques correctly, giving you guidance on how to do them. So normally we'll be able to see you in the Zoom session and give you that feedback and encouragement and motivation. And then the final block is a core block. So we focus on the core muscles, which is super important, as I'm sure that you no doubt know. Again, we deliver it in this same sort of format where we have our GIF style movements. So we explain the exercises exactly how we want you to do them and make sure that you're doing them correctly. So that's a basic rundown of how the program works. If we have another video prepared for you to show you how that we help you from an accountability point of view and from a motivational point of view outside of your workout, so that we can help you make long-term habit change as well.